Hey Casa Nation, it's your Casa Investor Network here. Today's flip file is on an aesthetic issue that we see and kind of a change or an update we're making to the style in some of our rehabs. We're in a rehab project here in what's generally going to be a fairly contemporary townhome, and what we had in the house when we got it were the old-fashioned oak rails and the old-fashioned stained oak color, which matched the old-fashioned stained oak floors, all of which was coming out. We're replacing the floors with a much more modern, kind of an off-gray hardwood. Going to be really hard to match with these rails, and by the time we smoothed up some of the other lines in the house and took out a lot of the late 80s, early 90s construction stuff, just wasn't going to look right with these rails. So we actually took the rails out. There was a rail here going down to the basement that came out, and we framed that up as a knee wall. Same thing with the front door. We had a rail over there. Took that out, framed that up as a knee wall. Looks like we actually missed one here. So we still got one to go, but it actually is a good demonstration of the look. Took out a rail here and replaced it with a knee wall, and we'll do the same there at that last rail in the center going up to the upstairs level, just because I personally believe that a knee wall with a nice capboard on top is a lot cleaner, more contemporary look than those old pickets and spindles and old oak rails that are going to be really hard to match with our hardwood anyway. It's the color of our hardwood is such that we'd probably have to paint that white to try to have it match something, and that just never comes out looking good. And it's really not that expensive to just take it out, frame it up with drywall, put a cap rail on top of it. Nice, clean, contemporary look. So something I'd consider if you have a contemporary or more leaning towards contemporary or modern type of construction. Relatively inexpensive way to really update the look of the house, and something maybe you ought to consider. So when you're thinking about that, look at what other guys are doing, look at the market, look at what other people have done in your marketplace. When you're checking comps, go on the websites and see what other interior designers and contractors and rehabbers and investors are doing. Take their best ideas and use them in your houses. Hopefully this is one of those best ideas, and hopefully you get some use out of it. For these and more, check us out at CasaInvestorNetwork.com. Let us know what you think. If you have any other questions, anything else we can help you with in your investing business, we'd love to do it. Thanks a lot. We'll catch you next time.